morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today was a very quiet day. I was busy, but it was a very quiet day. The reason for that is Claudine has ear ache or whatever. It's like you put drops in and it doesn't go down. It's all swollen up inside. So I think she needs antibiotics. So she's going to probably have to go to a walk-in clinic tomorrow or something. But anyway, she'll take care of that as she needs to. She's been laying in bed, just sort of dozing in and out and watching things on her phone. And every once in a while, we hear the hairdresser drying it because she finds that when the hair blower is blowing air in her, that she is more comfortable. So you do what you're more comfortable with. Bill, on the other hand, he has chemo tomorrow very early in the morning, and we don't even know if he should be taking it because we don't know if he has pneumonia or not, but he has the symptoms. It could be pneumonia, but his cough is not as deep as it sometimes could be. So I think he maybe has a mild case of pneumonia, or else he's just got a cold of some kind. But he has chemo tomorrow, and they say don't come if that's the case. But then he hasn't got his pills for the next week because they get them that Saturday. They're very powerful, and they only give you out for the week. So Claudine says they'll just go in the morning, and they will tell them how he's feeling, and they'll decide what is going to be done. So if he doesn't have treatment or anything, then it's a wasted trip. But at least it's early in the morning, so therefore she will be home before too long. Then myself, there's nothing really wrong with me, except for that my hip has been incredibly sore, probably from the exercises I was doing, or the fact that when I was cleaning up in the kitchen and stuff, I did a lot of standing, where I usually do a lot of sitting. So I'm not sure which it is, and I'm kind of waiting till Monday. And if Monday it hasn't cleared up, then I'm going to request an x-ray, because it could be the hip replacement that's in there that's causing some problems. They didn't replace it, they repaired it. And so that could be doing something that's wrong. So, but I'll wait till Monday and see what happens, and then we'll take care of that, which makes it another busy week when you have to start doing things like that. I heard from the fellow who was looking at my recliner chair, lift chair, to see what he could do for it, because the arms are very loose, and he came out for a service call, which would tighten all the bolts up and everything. And he said it's hard to tighten the bolts when the wood is wearing away from around it. We said, well, it shouldn't be doing that. He said, no, you're right, it shouldn't be. So he took pictures of it, and he said, I'll have to send it in and see if they'll do it on warranty, but we'll see what they say. Well, the answer came back that they wouldn't fix this chair on warranty because they don't sell this chair anymore. But they have a new model of the same one. It's called a golden chair. And they have a new model of it, and they're willing to replace it with the new model, which I thought was very generous and very good. So he is supposed to be bringing us out a book that has like the different color choices, and then we'll see when we get it. So maybe it'll be able to be a little narrower for me, because I've got all this extra room here. But anyway, we'll see what he says, or maybe it'll have to be the same size. Whatever it is, it is. But I was very surprised that they made that reduction. I thought that they would say, you've had the chair for 2 years, it's normal wear and tear. But other people have lift chairs, and it's not normal wear and tear to break that fast. And I have done work on it. It's not like I haven't cared for it, because I had the remote in 3 times before it's finally fixed. So really, they can see that I have tried to do the repairs myself, and they were very generous to say that yes, they would do that. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. I never fully believe it's going to happen until I see the chair. I never fully believe in it, because things can go wrong, and I'll leave it at that. So anyway, now what are we doing here around the house? I've been still going through all my cupboards and drawers, and I'm reducing things. I have things that I totally do not need, and I haven't had any use for years, and I'm donating them. to get them rid of them out of our house. And every once in a while, I find treasure. You know, I find a little notebook or something. And the other day I was looking through and I found an autograph book. Oh my gosh, I had such fun looking at that. It was my autograph book when I was about 5 or 6, and I took it everywhere to have people sign it, random people that you don't know. But it was very fun to do. So anyway, that was something that kind of cheered me up. And there was a story I was going to tell. Now let me think what that story was. Let me go ask Bill. He might know. Just hang on. Okay, I remembered. Well, I didn't remember. I was talking to Bill and said, did he remember? He said no. And then I said, well, it was something to do with cats. And as soon as I said something to do with cats, I remembered the story. Just the other night, it's not a story, it's just the other night, we were sitting around here doing nothing, and Mary Jane is the most beautiful cat you've ever seen. But I have very few pictures of her because she never comes to me. She comes up close, but she doesn't really jump on me or whatnot. I think she's a little disconcerted by my movement, and she's going to take some time. But she goes to everybody else. So anyway, she comes around my place and she'll try to get up on the tables, which she's not allowed to do. Well, today we had a box, or maybe it was last night, but anyway, we had a box sitting empty on the floor, and in the box there was a plastic bag, and we could see her getting ready to jump from the back of a chair into this box. She loves boxes, so she was getting ready to do it. Well, she entertains us all the time with her in the box. Anyway, she jumped off the chair and she landed in the box, but she landed with the plastic bag kind of wrapped around her arm, and it scared her. But she took off running, and she was running like a banshee or something, like in behind everything, like she was twirling like a whirligig till we could get her calmed down and get her unhooked at it. But we laughed and laughed and laughed at her comical running around. She was quite funny. She wasn't hurt at all, but she was quite funny, and we laughed at that. But I'd like it one day if she was just sitting quietly, if she just jumped up on my knee or something. She's a very beautiful cat. I'll put one picture. It's not just of the cat. I have a picture of the cat and the dog sleeping on the bed together, and so I'll show you that, but it's not the best picture of her because she has better ones. Did I tell you my drawer broke on my table here? Let me just show you. I'll turn you around here. Let's see. This drawer here is supposed to like slide in here, and it broke. So right now it's sitting up here. Claudine says she can fix it, but we're just waiting for her ears to be better, and then she'll get some wood glue and she'll work under there and get me my drawer back. I tell you, it's awful when you can't do the things yourself. I wouldn't have a clue how to start that. I wouldn't have a clue how to start that. And I don't know whether it was a dream or something that really happened. I think it was a dream. But I was in an arts and crafts class, and I was having to make something, and everybody else's was turning out so good. Mine literally looked like a kindergarten child had done it. But I don't think that was real. I think that was a dream, but it must have been bothering me somehow to make its way into my dream. Oh my goodness. So did we go out today? I don't think so. No, we did not go out. We still have quite a bit of snow out there, so we didn't go out. I've gotten everything sort of organized the way I want it in certain areas of the house. My bathroom is done, except for a little touch up on one thing. Bathroom is done. I don't even know. I've got to check into this. Bill was inquiring. Our toilet takes a round seat, and he was inquiring how much difference there is in an oval seat. And I said, I think you'll pee on the ground, but I don't know. So I'm going to take a look into that because he doesn't like the seat that we have. I don't like the seat that we have. It's vinyl, and I don't like that. I like a regular toilet seat. So anyway, we'll get a regular toilet seat one way or the other, but we will see whether he can put the oval on. I don't think he can. I think he has to take the square one or round one. But we'll see. We'll look into that. And of course, I don't even have to leave the house to do that because I'll dial up Rona and figure out what they're doing because we got the other one. So we'll do that. And other than that, tomorrow, oh, when I made the shepherd's pie, they're delicious. But anyway, we made the shepherd's pie. I made a nice sized one for our dinner, which I have a picture I'll show you later. There's leftovers. And then I made a nice size bowl to put in the deep freeze for another meal later on. And I find that the best thing is not to leave it very long. So eat that within the month or month and a half or something. So that will be coming up. We'll have another meal of that, but it saves somebody cooking on a night that they don't want to. So we've done the shepherd's pie bit, and then I don't know what I'm doing. I've got 2 days that I don't know what I'm doing, but one of the days, this Sunday, I think in 2 days, I'm going to make homemade beans for the purpose of using them in the chili. So I'll make the homemade beans. We'll have beans on toast that night. And I will freeze up the last little bit of beans, and 5 days later, I'll pull them out and make chili with them. If I have any kidney beans, they'll be in there too. So, but I have to look for that. I have to grasp the recipe again. But I think that it's way cheaper to make your own, and they're just way tastier when you put them in the chili. So I'll do that. So there's nothing to doing it. It's simple, and that's what I like. Anywho, I think I'm going to let go for now, and hope you're all having a good day. Tomorrow is going to be better for us. I'm hoping that Bill is going to be well enough to take his chemo treatment, and that he will come home and start to feel a little bit better. And I really pray for Claudine's ear. She has said that she might have to see somebody at a clinic, and so she might have to do that. And I myself have hurt my hip. I don't know how, and I think it was just standing and doing too much. But anyway, if it's good, then it's just building up muscle, then fine. The hurt is for a good purpose. But if it's not, then I'd like to know that. And so I will request an x-ray on Monday if it's still doing it. I'm hoping that it's gone before Monday because it's not pleasant. Anyway, we are going to talk to you all tomorrow. I am going to go and enjoy some Haagen-Dazs chocolate raspberry ice cream. And I might even take a little bite of the shepherd's pie that's left over. But I better watch how much I take, because that's tomorrow night's supper too. All right. Have a good day, everybody. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye.